starting with number 29, if you guys could go ahead and turn to page 163. I'm going to do numbers 29 through 39 with you. Starting with 2 plus x multiplied by y squared minus 2y plus 3. Okay? I prefer the vertical method, so that's the method I'm going to do. I don't care which one you do. So I'm going to start by writing the larger, the one with the most positions on the top, which is that second number, y squared minus 2y plus 3. And everybody's taking notes. Y squared minus 2y plus 3. And that is being multiplied by 2 plus y. Remember, it's left justified, and we perform everything left to right. Okay? Opposite of how we perform numeric standard multiplication. So we're going to start with the y squared minus 2y plus 3 times 2. Okay, each of those pieces times 2. The first one results in 2y squared. Negative 2y by 2, negative 4y. And 2 by 3 is going to be 6. Since we are done with the 2, I'm going to put a placeholder here, and I'm going to move in one position. I am now going to begin, you know what I should have done? I should have flipped these two around. You know what, let me do that. I should write that in decreasing degree of y. I forgot to do that. Y plus 2. That way the 2y cubed is taken care of. You'll see what I mean here in a second. Sorry, guys. Y times y squared is y cubed. Y times negative 2y, negative 2y squared. Y times 3, positive 3y. That step I forgot to remind you of is that when you have one polynomial by another, if the one is already listed in decreasing degree of the variable, you want to do the same with the other one. You just want to be in the habit of doing that. Otherwise, we would have had this y cubed to contend with in the second step. Now we don't anymore. So I can put a placeholder here and start with the rest of it, which will allow us to have a positive 2y squared lining up under that negative 2y squared, which means that's going to cancel out. A negative 4y falling right under that positive 3y, and a positive 6 at the end. Adding everything up, you get y cubed, the y squareds cancel, minus y, that's the result of this right here, and plus 6. Y cubed minus y plus 6. 31 is another example where we need to make sure that we list everything in decreasing degree of y. So if you look at 31, the second polynomial is the one I want to list on the top. But in decreasing degree of y, which piece should I list first? The y squared is right. What will come next? Plus 2y, very good. You always want to do your variables first in decreasing degree and finish it with your constant. The other piece is already in decreasing degree of y, 2y minus 3. We can leave it just like that. Okay, it's left justified, and we're going to start on our left. We're going to start right here, and we'll get a 2y cubed, 2y, 4 squared, 2y negative 4, negative 8y. I'm done in this column because I won't use that 2y anymore. Put a 0 as a placeholder, move in one position, and start multiplying the top by negative 3. Negative 3y squared, negative 6y plus 12. Did everybody see how I made these pieces? Okay, if there's anything there you need me to go over, let me know, okay? All right, here we go. Let's add them up and get our final answer. 2y cubed minus y, or plus y squared minus 14y plus 12. Okay? Number 33. Number 33, x squared minus 2x plus 5 is already in decreasing degree of x, right? Come on, stay with me, folks. So we're going to just go ahead and leave it as it sits. But is the other piece in decreasing degree? How must we write it? Negative 3x plus 2, very good. Now that that one is in decreasing degree, the multiplication will go nice and clean. Negative 3x cubed is the first piece. Positive 6x squared is the second piece. Negative 15x. We're done with that negative 3x, so we can cross that off. We can move on by putting a placeholder. 2 and x squared, 2 and 2x, and 5 and 2. Obviously accounting for negatives and positives here. I'm going a little more quickly because I want to get through these. All right, negative 3x cubed plus 8x squared minus 19x plus 10. 35, we've got R's and S's. So which way do we do it? Well, you have a choice. You can either do them both in descending degree of R or in descending degree of S. Whichever you choose is what you need to do for both. I'm going to choose descending degree of R. Okay, so that means I am going to start descending degree of R, 4R squared. The next R is going to be negative 4RS. And the last one does not have an R in it, S squared. That is officially in descending degree of R. Since I did R there, I'm going to do R in the other one, and it already is. 2R minus S. Okay? Everything is in the same degree of descension. We'll keep going. 8R cubed. Negative 8R squared S. Positive 2RS squared. Placeholder. We're done with the 2R. Move over. 4 and 1. Positive 4R squared S. Right here. Positive 4R S squared. And the last one, negative S cubed. Okay? So far so good? Add them up. 8R cubed. 8 and 4's difference, 4. And it's a negative. r squared s. 2 and 4 together, 6 rs squared, and last one is the s cubed. Okay? It doesn't get any more difficult than this. 37 and 39 have you actually multiplying polynomials and then solving them. Okay? And since the first couple that I'm going to do are 2 by 2s, I'm going to FOIL them, and you'll see what I mean if you don't remember. 37. 37 is x plus 2 multiplied by x minus 5 equals x minus 1 times x minus 3. Take your time, follow the steps in foiling. If it was a 2 by 3, you could have simply done this kind of thing, okay, multiplying it vertically. So f, the result of f is going to be what? X squared. There's f. O is negative 5x. I is positive 2x. L is negative 10. Okay, is everybody aware of how I came up with those numbers? No, are you with me? You guys with me over there? Okay, all of that equals, let's FOIL this. X times x is x squared. O, negative 3x. I, negative 1x. L, positive 3. Let's combine like terms here and we'll come up with x squared minus 3x minus 10 equals x squared minus 4x plus 3. Okay? What should we do first? Our goal, of course, is to isolate x on one side and a number on the other. So I suggest let's subtract x squared and try and get those on one side. Lucky for us, those cancel out. What can I do now? What do you guys want to do now? Add 4x, that's what I would have done too, because that leaves me with a positive x. Cancels out over here, leaving me with x. You want to go ahead and add that 10 over there, finish it up. Canceling out the 10s over here, leaving me with 13 on the right. X equals 13. They're not always going to be that pretty. Okay, sometimes you'll come up with answers that you're going to think are wrong. And number 39, I think, is a good example of that. So I'm going to do that one with you, and then I'll let you guys get started on your own. 39 is 2x minus 5 multiplied by x minus 4 plus 2x times 1 minus x. All of that equals 0. We're going to FOIL this. We're going to distribute this. And then we'll be able to start solving. F, 2x times x is what? Bravo. O, 2x times negative 4, negative 8x. I, negative 5 and x. L, positive 20. Okay, we're done with that piece. 2x times 1, positive 2x times a positive 1 is a positive 2x. Positive 2x times negative x is a negative 2x squared. All of that equals 0. Let's start combining like terms. The x squareds, positives and negatives, cancel out, don't they? Let's combine 8x and 5x. 8 and 5 is what? 13? So 13 and a positive 2 is a negative 11x. The only constant I have is 20, because I've taken care of the x's. So 11x plus 20 equals 0. We want x's on one side, numbers on the other. Subtract 20. 11x equals negative 20. Divide by 11. X equals positive 20 over 11, negative by a negative. And you're done with that.